Hi Capricorn Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Capricorn, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you, and then clarifying those 3 cards. I'm also going to do an overall card at the end of your reading. You did have a card that came through from that particular deck, which is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot deck. So I will speak on that before we get to your cards and then shuffle that deck once more. And then before I get to your cards, this is a beautiful opportunity to give thanks, honor, and recognition, paying homage to Miss Mildred Bailey, who we have pictured here, this being one of the women that I channeled while getting ready for this round of readings. She being connected to the Jazz Age era. And one of the main things that I was getting is for a lot of these women, this being an opportunity to share my platform, to raise awareness to the real, to real women who were working really hard, made a lot of sacrifice, and are very talented and had a lot of great effect on the people that came across their path but may have not gotten the recognition that they rightfully deserve. While also some of these women, being a little bit more famous, I do feel that all together with them being a part of this lineup here, it just being the supportive energy of these females who have been connecting and are connected to one another, being a part of this particular time period, and being supportive of their underdog sisters. It's just a very, very beautiful energy, and I feel that this may also be happening because this is also what is more needed in the world today. A lot of feminine energies unnecessarily fighting with each other, being jealous, envious, and not realizing that each of us as females are our own queens, created to be queens in this world. Each of us are that. No one can take that away. And it's all about how you identify with yourself as well. Because if you knew, and you do know, that you are a queen and that you reign supreme, there would be no jealousy or envy needed amongst us as women. When it comes to needing to come together and just be supportive of one another, because the feminine force, when it's more than one and it comes together as a union, great powerful things can be done. And I do feel that, again, these readings coming together in this way with all of these women is a very forceful impact for these readings, for all of you that are magnetized towards these readings. And hopefully they're assisting and giving you the support and empowerment that is wanting to come through for all of this. So again, this just being a great opportunity to bring recognition to the very talented women of a particular era, and just being happy to be a part of this. Now, I do have a little bit of a reading I'm going to share. I'll leave the link for this reference in the description box for you to check out. And feel free to do your own research when it comes to Mildred Bailey or any of these beautiful women a part of any of these readings, because it's just been completely fabulous as this whole experience is unfolding. The visual medium is very powerful in the world of music. If you see it, you believe it. Myriad acts were broken by MTV courtesy of provocative videos a generation ago. The lack of footage showcasing the talent of jazz star Mildred Bailey, who was a sensation during the Roaring '20s and through the Depression era, is probably the reason the former Spokane resident isn't as well known as her iconic contemporaries, Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald. It's just so difficult to find anything with Mildred on television or film, Spokane jazz musician Garen Hurdle said. That hasn't helped her. Hurdle and Bailey's niece, vocalist Julia Rinker, are working on boosting and preserving the vocalist's legacy. The tandem are in the embryonic stages of establishing a Mildred Bailey Foundation, which would offer scholarships and mentoring programs. And then I'm going to go down a little bit just to kind of give a little bit of her background here. Bailey was born in 1900 in Toccoa to Josephine Rinker, who was a member of the Coeur d'Alene tribe. It should be well known that my very talented aunt was a part of an indigenous tribe, Julia Rinker said, that helped form who she was. Bailey's great-grandfather, Basil Peony, was a speaker and song leader in Coeur d'Alene at the turn of the 20th century. Peony created indigenous versions of Catholic hymns. Bailey and her siblings grew up on the Coeur d'Alene Reservation, near Desmet. Her mother taught her to play and sing as soon as she could speak. And so, again, I'll leave this. I think it's a very intriguing story to learn about all of these women. I'm going to continue to utilize my time when I'm able to further look into the story of this beautiful woman here. And I encourage you to do the same. I do feel your reading is going to be related. Very captivating energy that I was getting for you. So let's go ahead and get to your cards here. Thank you, Miss Mildred, for the light. And I hope that being able to use my platform will help bring greater awareness and serve its purpose. We love you. All right. So here we have the Six of Blades. Now, this came in reverse when I was doing your cards, and it was also at the bottom of the deck when I was bringing this over to set this down. And so I had it in reverse, but like a few minutes later, I wasn't feeling that energy for you. I feel that may be a surrounding energy of those who may have tried to manipulate or control a situation in the past. And you taking the reins and commanding your own world. And that's part of what I was channeling right before I started your reading. You're taking your power back, realizing what may have been happening in the past, how it is that you're feeling about all of this, and then taking and making the changes necessary for you to be able to live your best life because you've had enough. So I did end up turning this card in the upright position because I do feel that, you are in a sovereign energy. You are very much in your power. And if something is not serving you, you have no problem moving away from what does not serve. But I do feel there may be situations where to others, it looks like a very unhappy situation that you might be in. But I feel that you have a deeper knowing and internal movement that's taking place for you where you're following your intuition and your spirit guide. You're listening to your team and allowing yourself to be guided. And it's working out very well for you. And I just feel that this is a major discovery for you that's bringing you even greater peace, abundance, joy, contentment. And you are receiving the recognition that you rightfully deserve. It may not have been coming, but I do feel that it is making its way towards you. You may start to be seeing it in bits and pieces here, but I do feel that a huge rush is coming in for you here. The sixth energy is connected to unconditional love, the blades being swords energy, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. With the sixth energy, I'm also getting strong Virgo energy, and this is being about paying attention to the details and having receipts. And you just being confident in your movements, having those receipts. Moving towards the sun energy is also what I'm seeing. So greater enlightenment, a rebirth, feeling refreshed, feeling like a new you, having greater internal awareness. And again, just following your guide, following the sun, the light, getting out of the darkness and away from cracking foundations here. Taking very little with you and having a new start here, as I'm seeing this as like a Ace of Wands beginning here that you have created for yourself. I'm seeing this as a magician energy here too, utilizing the tools that you have to be able to create your own world, commanding your world. All right, so let me go ahead and shuffle this again. I'm going to move these out. These have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to leave this one here. I'll go ahead and shuffle these huge cards. These are humongous. Great pictures, though. It's all worth it. Make sure this stays nice and straight. I'm going to do 3 times here because I feel that's all that's needed. And I don't want to keep messing anything up. Alright. Split the deck here. Capricorn Moon. We'll put this off to the sizzy. Off to the side here. Alright, and then let's get to your first card for Capricorn Moon. For love, Capricorn Moon. Alright, so we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, where I'm getting someone no longer being in their head. But what I'm also seeing here is you having greater perspective and changing your perspective on how it is that you see others outside of you. I'm getting this too. Ooh. As this possibly not even being you. I feel that this may be someone who really truly loves you. Oh, I'm feeling it in the heart chakra. And I'm seeing that with that pink energy there too. It could also be connected to Libra. We are in a full moon. Happy full moon to those catching it today on the 27th of November, 2023. And the moon is in Taurus. And that being a sister sign of Libra. That is so pretty. But I'm seeing, what I'm seeing here is that someone who's very much in love with you is no longer allowing themselves to be influenced by outsiders. Where, you know, those swords, usually swords would represent like I'm seeing these as individual swords, and individual swords would represent truth, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting this as being outside energies who are more of like an attacking energy, so that being lower vibrational energy, if that makes sense. And because it's lower vibrational, it's not representing truth. It's representing what others are believing, jaded by their own experiences, projecting onto this individual here that I do feel is someone who has very genuine and loving feelings here for you. They may be an empath here too as well. Where I'm seeing the rose energy, and that could be significant. Where I'm getting this being a healer, a healing person, a person who is sensitive to outside energies, and these energies surrounding them know this. And so because of this, it's just been a heavy influence. Now, I do feel with the mirroring energy, I am getting mirroring energy here. So that may have been affecting you in some kind of way, being connected to this person here. But this being over with the Nine of Swords in reverse here. So that's awesome. And with this 9, strong completion energy is also coming through. Moving towards an ending where I do feel it's connected to that rush that I was getting for you. And you, again, commanding your world and manifesting what it is that you wish to see for yourself, where I feel that because you're making this change, whoever it is that you're connected to as a strong soulmate is also making a significant, impactful change in their life. All right, let's see what we have for money for Capricorn Moon. And this Six of Swords energy, that Six of Blade energy that also came out, that could also be speaking to the person that you're very strongly connected to. Let's see what we have for money for Capricorn Moon. Money for Capricorn Moon. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands in the upright. So I'm getting fighting for your right to party. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, I feel that that's that mirroring energy connected to a soulmate partner here, and the changes that you're making strongly from within yourself. The Five of Wands, I'm getting it as being, you just look at the similarities. Oh my God, look at that. Where who it is that is truly madly, deeply in love with you is more of an air sign energy. And the wand energy, like your Capricorn energy, is a part of this wood energy because it's earth energy. Even though this is wands, I feel this is about that rush and what it is that you're doing for yourself, by making change from within yourself for yourself. And that magician energy with that wand energy that I was getting, totally seeing this right here. And you having this energy of the magician, the color for Gemini is yellow. And the Magician card is a card of Gemini. So this is also speaking to that mirroring energy connected to this air sign energy here as well, which is very, very dope here. Even with the rose energy, that flower energy being a part of some earth energy. So again, the mirroring energy wanting to come through. And I feel that, someone you're connected to strongly is making a change when it comes to love. As you're making a change for yourself, I feel you've already mastered this energy in the love department, and that's why change is coming through. But now your major focus here is on money. You really taking a stance for yourself, having these outside energies just as this energy here is too. So you both making the change from within yourself here. This being in the upright, speaking to you actually fighting for your right to party. And this being connected to your money. So, a rightful recognition, you being this Queen of Cups, being very loving, being very intuitive, being very powerful, and having a very kind heart, being connected to your finances. I feel with that high vibration, it's speaking to how it is that you're strong in this manifestation mode of this magician energy. The cotton energy is connected to abundance here. So that being about that new start that you're creating and really standing up for this connected to your abundance, where this may also be connected to your soulmate partner here in the love section, which is super awesome. Wands is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. And so, yeah, it's almost like a pairing energy of this Nine of Swords energy connected to a soulmate, where I'm also seeing this Nine of Wands in reverse there. And just really standing your ground, almost like a fed up energy, and getting to a certain point in your life where you're really taking a stance, but having compassion and doing this in a loving way, in a very responsible way. Not allowing yourself to be a victim, but be a victor is also what I'm getting here. Queen of Cups is one of the most beautiful queens out of all four queens as well. And I just see you as being very comfortable, being very down to earth. You may enjoy being in the water, very friendly. And I'm just hearing love's coming in. Because of this love that you have from within yourself, love is coming in. This Queen of Cups has been coming out in a lot of the readings, where I do feel it's a very strong representative of Divine Feminine. Take what resonates, though. You could be male or female. And then even with the Nine of Wands, that is the Chiron energy and the Wounded Warrior. I just feel, again, it's going back to perspective and how it is that you're seeing yourself, your situations, your life, and creating your own world, really, really taking a stance and fighting for yourself, but doing it in such a beautiful way, a very impressive way here too. With the highly intuitiveness here too, this could also be connected to metaphysical energy here. So continuing to persevere in a career sector that may also be connected to the metaphysical world. And being a victor, being victorious. Let's get to your U section for Capricorn Moon. This is Cancerian energy here too as well. I should mention that shadow work connected to your polarity energy, which is Cancer. Capricorn Moon. Alright, so we have the Three of Wands in reverse. And what I'm getting is that you're no longer waiting, no longer having to wait either. And this just being about commanding your world, realizing that you have the power to create and see things the way that you want, calling your energy back onto you. And I feel part of this is speaking, seeing that blue there connected to the throat chakra. And there being a release where this may have been tied around that Three of Wands, when there may have been some stagnancy or just the energy of waiting and realizing that you don't have to wait for anything. This is a card of manifestation here too, with the Magician energy connected, this being a Gemini card here too as well. But with the reversal energy, I'm definitely getting you no longer having to wait. Your ships are arriving. The energy of the Three of Wands is here, but no longer waiting. Realizing you don't have to. On the bottom, Nine of Cups in reverse here. I'm getting this being connected to not necessarily not receiving your wish. I do feel you're receiving your wishes. Someone you're connecting to is really releasing some devil energy. You have 3 nines here. So this being great completion energy. Strong Scorpio energy is also connected to this as well. Where I'm getting also, if you are connecting to the strong soulmate energy in a way where there was some waiting, the wait is over here. There may have been a drinking problem that was part of an obstacle here. And seeing this ribbon here at the base, I'm seeing an energy of healing the chakras, starting with the root chakra, connected to excessive drinking. So someone getting the help that they need or just helping themselves, being strong enough and realizing that they are a healer and that they're able to heal themselves. That goes back to the Chiron energy that's here too as well, that's working from within you, connected to your finances. So again, the changes that you're making from within yourself is also what's taking place here with the beautiful, strong soulmate. I'm also seeing this pink energy wrapped around this wand here. And so the outside influence possibly putting you in a victimization mode with what was happening with a very strong soulmate here for you. And some truth possibly coming out here too about this as well. That's helping you both to see the truth of a situation and come together, and that being why there's the energy of no longer waiting and the energy of no longer drinking here, where it may have created some fogginess or some confusion. Soberness is also what I'm getting here. I'm going to scoot these over. And then we'll get to your clarifiers. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse. Cups is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. Clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse in the love section for Capricorn moon. Yep, no more confusion. And this came out in in the collective reading that I did on my Instagram. So this is pretty dope. Again, Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. We do have the energy of Scorpio wanting to come through pretty strongly here too as well. But yeah, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, just no more confusion. No longer allowing oneself to be easily influenced by others, realizing where certain communications have been coming from and the level that they've been coming from and how they've been affecting one and one's decisions or even their vibration. Realizing the difference that they have amongst all these energies here too, not being a sword but being that rose. Sevens are also Libra energy, connecting and going back to that pink energy and the balance. But I feel it's also speaking to the love between you and a soulmate. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's clarify your money section. That's so sweet. Clarify the money section for Capricorn moon. All right. I'm going to turn all these back over. I was like, yeah, let's try to get one card. One card, please, for Capricorn moon for the money section. Clarify the money section. That was a lot. Clarify the money section for Capricorn Moon. All right, so we have Judgment in reverse. Oh, excuse me, the Death card in reverse. For some reason, Judgment wanted to come through. And I do feel that what I was getting is that, if there was any kind of, the reason why you're standing your ground and really fighting for your right to party is because there may have been some poor judgment connected to you when it comes to your career and what it is that you do to make money. But I do feel it's also about reaping what you are sowing. And so with the Death card being here and it also being in reverse, I'm seeing this as being a part of that situation of not giving up and not being a victim, but being victorious is also what I'm getting. Not giving up on a situation and that being a part of that 501 and really fighting for that new beginning connected to this strong soulmate energy, which may also be very well connected to some abundance here for you, great abundance. The Death card is a card of 13. And so that just giving me that energy of 4 connected to the Cancerian energy of the Queen of Cups. And stability being very important connected to this. Just something not being over, you not giving up and really fighting for what you know to be true from within. Using your intuition greatly and heavily and being very comfortable and happy and content. All right, and this is a card of Scorpio, so that Scorpio energy wanting to be confirmed there too as well. Let's clarify the Three of Wands in reverse. Clarify the U section for Capricorn Moon. Clarify the U section for Capricorn Moon. Clarify the... All right. Yep, so no longer waiting. There's no longer... I'm getting the energy of not holding back. And that 7, I feel, is the mirroring energy connected to the 7 of Cups and why there may have been some confusion. It just going back to the clarity of what was happening with the strong soulmate partner here, which is completely awesome. 7s are strong Piscean energy, that being connected to a very spiritual connection and divine connection as well. With all the reversals here as clarifiers, I am seeing the Hangman energy and being divinely connected. But then also, it part of being that no longer being a victim connected to that 9 of Wands in reverse there. Swords again is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It also could be, with your ships not necessarily coming in the way that they should have in the past. There was heavy deception and lying. These just fell here too. And you may have been dealing with King of Pentacle energy, Ace of Cup in reverse. These both being in reverse, I'm just getting a very stingy energy, and that being what it is that you dealt with, where someone was really closed off. This being connected to the heavy abundance of both money and love here. And I feel that this is just speaking to what's a part of the 7 of Swords here. That was in the upright and what it is that's connected to why the 7 of Swords is here. And this being over for you, I feel that the upright energy is now here with the reversal energy of these 7s here. And this also being the person who's also very madly, deeply in love with you and missing their sunshine. They may have experienced some great darkness here. And what it is that they were putting out towards you, being affected by these outside energies here. I feel this is a part of their dark night of the soul that they had to experience as well, being connected to these energies, where those energies now, connected to the dark night of the soul, may have been a part of showing no love and being stingy towards your person here. And this helping them to come into greater clarity and the upright energy, no longer having confusion about who it is that you are and what you provide. Also wanting to do better by you and release the drinking situation here too. Allowing themselves to heal as well. Yep, on the bottom we have the Three of Swords in reverse. The end of third-party situation or any kind of heartache and heartbreak. And it doesn't necessarily have to be another person. It could be, what was going on here with that outside influence. And it just being a lot of heavy negative influence that was clouding one's decision, and the attributes of the alcohol being combined with this, creating a lot of heavy confusion that also created a lot of withholding and deception that ended up being a very hurtful situation here with this Three of Swords. But this being in reverse, I feel this is also speaking to the end, with the end of a drinking situation, the end of some hurtful energy that was between you and this person here. So the love and money also being represented amongst you two here, with the feminine energy and the masculine energy. All right, so let's get to your final card for Capricorn Moon. These wanted to fall out. I'm going to take this top card. Look at that. Confirmation. Again, Seven of Cups in reverse. No more confusion. The end of this. There's great clarity here. With that sunlight energy, that's also awakening energy too. Rebirth as well. On the bottom here, we have the Eight of Coins. So I do feel that this is about releasing that energy connected to the stinginess and the third-party situation. This possibly being the third party is excessive work. I do feel it could be, too, that the tables have turned. I'm just getting that strongly for a strong soulmate for you here. And changes coming about because you're making the changes, which is helping them to make the changes as well. And double confirmation of that Seven of Cups there for you. Beautiful Capricorn Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.